Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Now, picture this. Business is booming, the economy is growing, your local politician isn't even lying to you, and amidst all of these opportunities, Unity Homes in Tatu City is selling a beautiful one-bedroom unit. Now, if you're curious to find out a little bit more, welcome to Property Focus. My name is Peter Ngigi. Let's go. Super. Now, welcome to one of the very best one-bedroom units we have toured on the show thus far. This is the second time that we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to jump right into it. So, on this section right over here, you've got this beautiful kitchen setup, island right over here, black granite. On my left, you've got another kitchen countertop that's in black that looks quite nice. You could chop up your stuff over here, put it into the cooking pot, done. You know, that sort of thing. That's what you have over here. And speaking of the cooker space right over here, it's huge, big enough even to fit in a 6-plate if you so wish. So I also like the designs that they've done with the backsplash right over here, with a collage of different gray themes and tones and darkness and lightness. The way they've played around with it is beautiful. Kitchen area right over here, big sink to wash your dishes. Love the steel finishes. You've got your cabinetry right over here. And the beauty about this is that you've got push to open, push to close, which just looks spectacular. Right over here, you've got your drawers, which are soft close, lovely touch. And it's very muted over here. 6 plates, it's amazing. Fridge on this side right over here, and it's got provision even to put in your microwave right at the top. It's just spectacular. Extractor, which works. It's just amazing. Up above, you've got track lighting, and as you transition into this section, you've got your pantry cum laundry area, so you could put your washing machine right over here, throw in your clothes, let them just spin cycle. It's just good. And you've got your space right over here to put in your window glass cleaners and all of that right in this section. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's come along onto this side. But I really like, have a look at this section right over here. It's really cool. You get to host, you get to have your cute dates right over here. You get your boys, you could have, you know, open up a couple of cans and just sort of just chill, have your pizza, enjoy the finer things in life. This is a one-bedroom unit here at Unity Homes, and I just love what it's just giving. It's just giving very, very good vibes. Let's transition into the living room area. Still got a lot of space within this section. Television console right over here, beautiful chandelier at the top, and at this section over here they've put a lampstand right over here, and they've got a wall unit, really cute one at that, that's in black, and you've got space to put in a very long couch if you so wish. You could get to just chill, watch your movies, relax and enjoy. But what I really love about this unit is you've got 2 balconies. So this is the very first balcony right over here. You've got this space right over here. Instead of steel balustrades just for transparency, you've got these glass panels, panes right over here that you just get to see and just enjoy the views here at Tatu City, which is really beautiful. So, back into the house. Ladies and gentlemen, this is by far one of the very best one-bedroom units I have seen. It's just magnificent. So, on my right, all this splendor and delight and light. This is a one-bedroom unit, and look at this. You have another balcony out there, so you could have your chair, you could soak in the sun, which is just really spectacular. And it's just architectural magnificence right over here, because also over here you have a picture window. Can you imagine just waking up and you have that view of the sunrise, sunset? Mwah! It's just beautiful. Right behind over here, you've got your water closet, vanity area right over here, cylindrical bowl. You've got your water closet. Now, very modern in the way it's been designed. You've got your linear floor trap that's in steel, brushed metal, and concealed shower systems. That's just spectacular. More glass over here. Clean, 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 clean. All of them are consistent. They're just vibing. They're just giving. You know, all of it are just speaking the same language. Come along one more time, one more time. Just look at this. Light and just, it's so beautiful being in this particular unit. You feel good, you feel re-energized. Here, your cupboards right over here, white carcasses on this side. It's just fresh, bright, and just really cute. I love this space. So, now I'm sure all of you are wondering, how much does this unit cost? 5.9 million. This one bedroom can be yours. And we're going to have a chat with the developer about this particular project. We're going to talk about the mortgage facilities that are being offered with the bank and find out a little bit more about how you can purchase this unit. Let's take a short commercial break. When we're back, we've got more with Jason and the rest of the other segment heads. Stay tuned.
Here's the thing about us. We're all more than just one thing. Like Grace here. All her students call her Teacher Grace. When she is not at work, she is not afraid to try new things. Yenyewe, maisha ni kujaribu tu. Na ikifika wikendi, anaitwa Gracie Teke Teke because she is quick on her feet and a trendsetter. Lakini pale home, she is Mama Toto or just mommy. Na isitoshe, yeye ni CS wa Home Affairs. That's why we offer every kind of financial solution for every kind of you.
And we're back. We're here with Jason to tell us a little bit more about this fantastic gem right over here. Welcome to Property Focus.
Cheers, Peter.
Brilliant. Glad to have you.
Nice to see you again.
As well. Tell us about yourself. I know you, but for the viewers.
Sure.
Yes.
My name is Jason Horsey. I'm the executive director, one of two executive directors here at Unity Homes. We started the business back in 2015, really with the aim of providing excellent quality homes at an affordable price. To date, we've handed over almost 1,000 homes to our clients, and we have projects at the moment of about 2,500 with big plans for more projects coming up. We intend on just rolling essentially from project to project. What sort of differentiates us from our competition is we're vertically integrated. So that means right from the design, development, construction, sales and marketing, we have all the key functions of the value chain in-house. Now, this means we're able to focus our attention on what is ultimately really important to us, which in the end of the day is delivering excellent quality homes to our clients. So I would say our key value proposition to our clients is the quality of the build. And I think most people who come here and they see the units will attest to that. We are very focused on providing excellent, very, very high quality. We've got a big machine set up to ensure the quality of the build is as what we're selling to our clients.
What about the parking for this particular Unity One project?
The Unity One is on stilts, so there's some parking which is under the building, and then we've got sufficient parking around the estate. Okay. People often underestimate the cost of parking. It's a significant cost. We've done a cost analysis. We reckon each car park costs about $10,000. So you're right to ask about it. We have sufficient parking here at Unity One.
Okay, brilliant. Now, speaking of cost, how much is a unit?
You can get a unit from $39,500. So that equates to about 5.6 million shillings today. And then we have a number of different varieties in the estate. So you've got some park view units which fetch a premium, and then there's different prices as you go up. But the cash price at the moment, or cash as you pay in 30 days, is $39,500 US. And we've seen a lot of capital appreciation on that. As we were talking earlier, the units that we first started selling here were about $32,000. So the early buyers have been sufficiently rewarded, which is another very important thing for us. We always want to make sure the people who come in early get sufficiently rewarded by through capital gains. So we've proactively pushed that price point up.
And not only that, if you bought a year ago, you got it at a rate of 113 shillings.
Exactly.
Now it's up 45.
Well, exactly. And that's the amazing thing. These things have held their value in US dollars. You know, if you look at the housing market, just the real estate market in Kenya, you might have seen some small appreciation in shilling terms, but they've certainly had an erosion of value in US dollar terms. So these have held their value extremely well.
Super, super, super. Now, what is unique about Unity One to you, to Jason?
So again, I'm going to go back to the quality. I think if you look at the Kenyan market, there's a lot of inventory in the market in Kenya, but a lot of it tends to be focused more on the sort of middle to higher end. You know, if you go to the likes of Kilimani, you'll see a lot of empty apartments. If you look at this type of unit, they're available, but generally the quality of the finish is really, really poor. So we have worked very hard to take the quality that we've done at Unity East, which is a slightly bigger, slightly more expensive unit, and then put it into these smaller units. And that is the ultimate value proposition that we're offering. We make sure the land we develop on is unencumbered. So here at Unity One, we have 11 acres.
Yes.
We're developing on 5.5 acres at the moment, which is unencumbered. We've paid for that land outright. And then we have another 5.5 acres, which we can develop in the future. Okay. And our intention is to roll from this Unity One straight into another project there. So we have land here for up to 1,200 units of this Unity One. As we were discussing, the second piece of land is charged to the bank. We took a loan. However, we will ensure that by the time we come to develop it, we'll have discharged that, we'll have paid off the bank, and we will develop on purely unencumbered land. We think is very disingenuous of developers who develop on unencumbered land. And obviously there's all manner of horror story in the Kenyan market of people not getting what they delivered. So it's a part of and again, one of our core values that we hold very which is really important to us is integrity, and we make sure that sort of permeates through every part of our business.
Thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Purely had that on Property Focus, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant.
Unity Homes, we have 3 phases of the development that are currently active. What you're seeing here, this is Unity East, largely comprising of 2 bedrooms and 3-bedroom units. What's most interesting about this development is the fact that we have quite a wide array of amenities, and also the quality of the finishing is quite superb compared to what's offered in the market. The thing that attracts most people into this development is the fact that our development is easy to rent out, especially if you're buying for investment, because basically the amenities attract tenants. And then secondly is the fact that this is a very safe place in terms of security, there is the regulation and all that. So those are the basic things that generally attract people here. Now, for people who are buying for investment, what makes it quite attractive is the fact that we help you source the tenant because we have an estate management, which is quite vibrant. Occupancy rate from the first phase to the current phase currently stands at about 96%. So on average, it takes us about 3 to 5 weeks to get a tenant, and those are usually long-term tenancies. We also get to do all the paperwork on your behalf, so it means that you don't have to go through all the hassle that most people tend to go through when they're letting out their homes. The 1-bedroom development, the rent would start from 30,000 shillings to 35,000 shillings. That's a projected rent because the units are still under development, with the first set of units set to be delivered by end of January next year. And then for the 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom units, 2-bedroom units starts from 52,500, but the units that will fetch you 54,500, and those are unfurnished units. For furnished units, it's a totally different ball game altogether. And then for 3 bedrooms, it would start from 100,000 shillings. But because there is scarcity of the 3-bedroom units for rental, the people who own the 3-bedroom units have room to play around with the rental income.
John, how are you doing?
Hi, Peter.
Good. Let me just remove my shoes 1 second. How are you doing? Long time no see.
Good to see you.
You've been good?
Yes, I am.
Nimekaribika.
Welcome.
Thank you very
Karibu.
much. Thank you. Now, John, first of all, briefly introduce yourself to our viewers.
Yes. Thank you, Peter. My name is John Kaburu. I'm head of mortgages at Absa Bank and regional manager for Absa Bank Queensway House.
Okay, brilliant. Tell us about the types of mortgages that are there.
From a mortgage perspective, our purpose as Absa is to empower Africa's tomorrow together, one story at a time, so including in the home ownership. So when it comes to mortgages, our commitment is to help people either own a home or use your current home to invest elsewhere. So we have four mortgages four types of mortgages. The first one being buying, a straight purchase, which is straightforward. There's a ready house, you want to buy it, we can pay the seller and you are left paying us. So not a straight purchase. When we can go for up to 25 years, maximum financing is 90%. The second option is where we help you build a home, which is through construction loans. And in the construction loan, we can finance you 100% if you own the plot. 100% of the project cost, you own the plot, give us approved plans, and we can finance 100%. The term is up to 20 years. The third mortgage is the one we call equity release. This is looking to those who actually own their homes. So if you own and want to use a residential home, we can use up to 80% of its current market value. And we give you a big loan, the maximum repayment term being 15 years. Likewise, you may be a landlord. You are collecting rental income. So we can do what we call equity release. We use the rental unit, the income you get there. So this time around, we use 70% of its current market value. Again, we can go up to 15 years.
Okay, so what's the interest rate on this particular Unity One unit?
The project, we have partnered with Unity Homes, and this is a drive in the affordable housing space. So remember, at the affordable housing, we give loans up to 8 million. And we stretch the loan term if someone is qualifying either by their income patterns, whether they're in business or in employment, we can do up to 25 years. So with Unity Homes, we have partnered to help Kenyans own homes, and the unit prices for the one bedroom is around 5.9 million. The interest rate is at 9.5%, and we can give you for up to 25 years.
Asante sana.
Thank you.
And there you have it with John. Now we're going to meet the fair agenda, and we're going to meet up with Stella to tell us just a little bit more about mortgages and purchasing this particular property. Stay tuned.
Remember, this is a product where we both work together. So there is, of course, the bit of application form, and you provide for us the necessary documentation like your ID, your payslip, or proof of income. And then in 48 hours, we'll get back to you and telling you we are able to give you a loan. Then from there, of course, there's a bit where you start securitization of the house you want to buy. Of course, there's a valuation, there's a lawyer fee. So in essence, it will probably take 3 weeks, there and about. Most eligibility criteria is one, you must be, of course, earning. You must have an ID. So we need to find out your proof of income. And then from there, with your proof of income, we find out your ability to repay. That's the most important. All the rest come, of course, when you get a mortgage with a bank. There's a huge benefit because you are sure that that house, both the bank has looked to see it's actually secure. So there's a bit of the securitization of it. But in actual sense, from a personal perspective, as a customer who is asking for a mortgage, it's purely that you have a citizenship, you're a Kenyan citizen, or even an expatriate, but at least you have proof of income and you're able to pay for the loan. It depends, because you see, there is a bit of where we work with the government and the lands office. So depending on the various counties, so the period varies. However, I have seen a case closed in a month, where you applied and gotten the house and we've done the full securitization. Some cases take a bit longer because of the land registry. Can we get the file and stuff? So it's a lot more controlled by the third parties, but from a bank perspective, in 48 hours, we are able to tell you you are able to actually qualify for that loan. The benefit of having a mortgage is, one, you're able to spread your repayment for a longer period. And it doesn't mean it's cast on stone. So if you apply a loan for 20 years, you don't have to pay it in 20 years. You can actually prepay. When you get a lot of money, you just put money, and we will not, as a bank, we don't charge you any early repayment fee. It reduces the tenor. But at the beginning, you know, if you're told you're getting a mortgage for, say, 8 million, and especially for the young people, you think, why will I get that 8 million? So the benefit of getting a mortgage, it will help you spread that repayment for 20, 25 years. However, it doesn't mean it's cast on stone. You must pay in that period. Among many other, the fact that you have a security of a house you've chosen yourself. There are many who are young people who probably have even incomes on influencing job and content creation. Just bank that in an account. Let's see what that money is, and then we will turn it around to give you a security as a whole. Don't think about, oh, I'm not ready, I don't have a family and stuff like that. The most important, have a home. What you do with it is good, but it's important to have a home.
And that was stellar, and you can take that to the bank. Make sure you reach out. This is a fantastic property right over here at Unity Homes. You just saw Unity One. You had a conversation with John and the developer of this magnificent project. My name is Peter Ngigi. Thank you for keeping it property focused, ladies and gentlemen. Till next time, sayonara, sayonara.